everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is ALYA ZAFIRA and I'm from Institute Transportation and Logistics Trisakti, and I will explain about international trade and e-commerce. International trade refers to the activity of buying and selling goods and services between countries around the world. This activity plays an important role in the global economy because it allows countries to exploit their competitive advantage. Meanwhile, technological development have presented e-commerce as the main platform that speeds up and makes international trade easier. E-commerce, or you can call electronic commerce, is the activity of buying, selling, and marketing goods and services via electronic platforms such as the internet. The combination of international trade and e-commerce has changed the face of global business, create new opportunities, and present unique challenges for business and governments. So, international trade is the activity of buying and selling goods and services carried out by two or more countries. This activity occurs because no single country is able to meet all the needs of its people independently. International trade allows each country to take advantage of their comparative advantage, whether in terms of natural resource, technology, or labor. E-commerce, or you can call electronic commerce, is the activity of buying and selling goods and services carried out via digital platform or the internet. E-commerce makes it easy for consumers to buy products without needing to come to the seller's physical location. Okay, there is characteristic of international trade. 1. Involve different countries. 2. There are difference in currency values. 3. Involve difference in laws, policies, and economic system. And 4. There are additional costs such as a tariff, custom duties, and taxes. Okay, there is types of e-commerce. The first is B2B, or you can call business to business, is intercompany transaction, and there is B2C, or business to consumer, is transaction between companies and consumer, and there is C2C, consumer to consumer transaction between individuals, such as is in a marketplace. And for B2G, business to government, is transaction between business and government. Okay, there is international trade basic concepts. The definition is the process of exchanging goods and service involving two or more countries. The benefit from international trade in basic concepts is 1. Economic efficiency, whereas the countries can produce goods based on their comparative advantage. And 2. There is product diversification, giving consumer access to products that are not available domestically. And 3. Improve diplomatic relation, is strengthening relation between countries through trade. Okay, there is obstacle international trade in basic concepts. 1. Tariff and import duties. And 2. Protectionism policy. And 3. Difference in product standards and regulations. There is major players in international trade is World Trade Organization, or WTO, and 2 economic blocs such as the European Union, or EU, the North American Free Trade Agreement is NAFTA, and ASEAN. Okay, there is advantage of e-commerce in international trade is reduce operational costs, expand market reach, makes market analysis easier using data, and the last is provide flexibility of time and place. Okay, and there is e-commerce challenges is 1. Data security and privacy, and 2. Difference in tax policies between countries, and the last is international logistic constraints. Okay, there is integration of international trade and e-commerce. The first is global e-commerce platform like Amazon, Alibaba, eBay, and Shopify. This marketplace facilitates cross-border transaction. And there is supporting technology like blockchain for transparency and security of transaction. And there is international payment systems such as PayPal and Stripe. And the last is Internet of Things, or IoT, for logistic management. There there is strategies for success in international e-commerce like adaptation of products and marketing strategy to local culture. And there is fulfillment of legal requirement and product standard of destination countries. And the last is optimization of global logistics and supply chain management. Okay, I have some real case example from Alibaba Group. As one of the major players in the global e-commerce market, Alibaba leveraged technology to connect manufacturers in China with buyers around the world. Through platforms such as AliExpress and Taobao, the company has managed to overcome geographic barriers and create a strong international trade network. And there is Amazon. Amazon uses global distribution center to facilitate shipping goods across borders quickly and efficiently. Programs such as Fulfillment by Amazon or FBA help sellers reach international consumers without having to handle logistics directly. Okay, there is regulation and policies in international e-commerce. One is WTO regulation regarding e-commerce. The WTO has an e-commerce work program which aims to create an international legal framework that supports digital trade. And there's regional agreements. Agreements such as CPTPP and RCEP include provisions to support the development of e-commerce in the Asia-Pacific region. And there is key issues is intellectual property rights, digital taxation, and consumer protection. Okay, there is international trade relation and e-commerce. International trade and e-commerce are interrelated in creating a global market. E-commerce make it easier for companies to reach foreign market without the need to set up a physical office. Here are some important points from international trade relation and e-commerce. The first is market expansion. E-commerce allows small and medium-sized companies SMEs to sell their products globally. And there is cost efficiency is the use of digital platform reduce the need for intermediaries, resulting in lower transaction costs. And there is increased accessibility is a consumer can purchase product from other countries easily. And the last is technology innovation is e-commerce leverage technologies such as artificial intelligence or AI, big data, and blockchain to change the trading experience. Okay, there is benefit of international trade through e-commerce. The first is access to global market, whereas the company can sell their products to different countries easily. And there is ease of promotion is the use of social media and digital advertising makes the product promotion easier. And there is increased competitiveness. Companies are encouraged to improve the quality of their product to able to compete in international markets. And the last is reduction of geographical barriers is no more physical barriers to hinder trade. Okay, there is international trade challenges in e-commerce. The first is different regulation is each country has different regulation regarding trade and e-commerce. And there is data security is protection of customer data is an important issue in digital transaction. And 3, there is technological infrastructure, whereas not all the countries have adequate digital infrastructure. And the last is shipping cost is international logistics and shipping often require high costs. Okay, the last is strategy for optimizing international trade through e-commerce. The first is use of blockchain technology. Blockchain can increase transparency and security in transaction. And there is collaboration with logistic platform is like collaboration with global logistic companies to ensure efficient delivery, and there is adaptation to local regulations, where is understand and comply with the regulation in the export destination country, and the last is use the local language, like providing interfaces in various language to make things easier for consumer. Okay, the conclusion is international trade and e-commerce complement each other in forming a more inclusive and efficient global market ecosystem. However, success in utilizing e-commerce for international trade requires the right strategy, adaptation to regulation, and the use of modern technology. The integration of international trade and e-commerce creates great opportunities for business to people to develop in the global market. However, success in exploiting this potential requires a mature strategy, a deep understanding of regulation, and investment in technology with cooperation between the public and private sector. Challenges in international trade and e-commerce can be overcome to create a more inclusive trade ecosystem. Okay, that's enough of my explanation regarding about international trade and e-commerce, and thank you for watching and see you on the next content. Thank you.